أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي ورواه العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well. And can everyone hear me loud and clearly?
Yes.
Brilliant. Right, okay. Now, last week we covered lesson number 1, and today we shall inshallah start lesson number 2, and inshallah I will try to push for lesson number 3 as well, inshallah. Does anyone have any questions? No? Okay, that's fine. And if anyone has joined today for the first time, just message me and inshallah I'll send you the handouts if you have not received the handouts. Right, okay, now I'm going to teach this lesson slightly differently just to test how you find this lesson today. Now, we talked about nouns having 3 states. When it ends with a dhamma tanween or a dhamma, it's called marfu'un, and in Arabic it's called a nominative case. And if the noun ends with a fatha tanween or a fatha, it's called mansub. In English, accusative case. And when a noun ends with a kasra or kasra tanween, it's called majroor. Ayyu shahrin hada. Ayyu means which. Shahr means month. This is hada. Which month is this? Ayyu yawmin hada. Which day is this? And so on. Now, that is what we did. And then we also, I explained about sentences. So in the English language and the Arabic language, we can have 2 types of sentences. What are these 2 types of sentences? One is a sentence which starts with a noun, like Zaid, Fatima, Al-Waladu, Al-Bintu. So all of these are nouns and names of individuals. So when a noun starts with a noun, it's called a nominal sentence. The noun which in Arabic language, there are 2 types of sentences. The one which begins with a noun, ismun, is called a nominal sentence, al-jumlatul ismiyatu. And the one which begins with a verb, it is called a verbal sentence, al-jumlatul fi'liyatu. Don't worry about the verbal sentence, how to recognize a verbal sentence, because I will not start this until lesson number 4. But just remember there is a verbal sentence and a nominal sentence. And when it's a nominal sentence, you always have 2 components. One is called this. Now, just like in the English language, a nominal sentence in Arabic has 2 parts. Can I request Sister Safia Salim? Sister Safia Salim? Sister Safia Salim, are you able to unmute yourself? Or if that's not possible, then would it be possible by Sister Melia? Melia?
Yes, Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Would you be able to inshallah, hope you're well, sister?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah. Kindly start from here. Subject al-mubtada'u and predicate al-khabaru. If you can start from then I will explain afterwards. Go ahead, sister.
Oh, reading through to the bottom?
Yeah, the noun with which the nominal sentence begins, from there.
The noun with which nominal sentence begin is called mubtada'un. Mubtada'un on subject, and the other part which says something about it, it is called khabarun or predicate.
Excellent.
Usually usually the subject of a nominal sentence. Oh, okay.
Correct. Continue.
Okay. Usually the subject of a nominal sentence is a definite noun, either a proper noun like Zaid and Fatima, a noun with a definite article like al-waladu and al-bintu, or a pronoun. The predicate is usually indefinite and agrees in gender with the subject.
Excellent.
Both the subject and the predicate are marfu. That is, it will have one dhamma or tanwin or double dhamma.
Excellent. So in these examples here now, Zaydun alimun. So Zaydun is called the subject, mubtada. Alimun is called the khabar or the predicate, the thing which is giving news about. Sorry, just 1 second. That helps. Page up. Yeah, so over here now, Zaydun alimun, subject and predicate. And the other thing you need to remember, if the other sister who was Sister Melia or Sister Naila? Sister Naila, or do you want to come on the mic?
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Is this your first or second lesson, Sister Naila?
Second.
Second lesson, brilliant. Now, Sister Naila, now when it says Zaydun alimun, now in the Arabic, how many words do you say? Zayd and alimun.
Yeah.
It's 2 words, yes?
Yeah, 2.
How about the English in the translation? How many words do you see there?
3.
Now, in the Arabic language, as we read last week from the lesson book 1, there's no word in Arabic language which corresponds to is. And
okay.
Yeah, so there's no word. So Zayd, if you do literal translation, Zayd and Alim, that's a literal translation. Now, as we have read over here, both the subject, meaning Zayd, predicate is Alimun, are marfu, meaning that they should have a dhamma or a dhamma tanween. Now, the question is, what actually happens is that the word, can you see the Alimun having a dhamma tanween?
Yeah.
Now, in the Arabic language, changing of the harakat from a fatha tanween, kasra tanween, and kasra dhamma or fatha tanween, these actually illustrate or demonstrate the meaning or convey a meaning. So this dhamma tanween here, it also denotes that there is a relationship between alimun with Zayd of is.
Okay.
Does it make sense? So when we say Zaydun alimun, this alimun here is actually showing that alimun is a relationship or is providing a description or a statement for Zayd. Zayd is knowledgeable.
Is it because they both have tanween? They have dhamma tanween. Okay.
Yeah, that's right. So that is it. And the other thing is that the Zaydun itself, the word Zaydun, this is getting a dhamma tanween. It's a proper noun, but either a dhamma or a dhamma tanween. Why do and that is a ruling in the Arabic language. All nouns, when they start a sentence, they will get a dhamma or a dhamma tanween. What gives it that? What allows or what gives him that privilege? It's because in the Arabic language, whenever a noun starts a sentence, being in the beginning of a sentence, that is something which gives it a privilege to get a dhamma tanween or a dhamma itself. So starting a sentence is something which the Arabs have made a ruling that will give it a dhamma or a dhamma tanween. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So in al-waladu dhakiyun, explain it to me, what I've just told you in your own words.
Okay, so al-waladu dhakiyu.
Yeah.
The boy, al-waladu, is a noun. So that means dhakiyu is directly related to it in terms of the ending.
Excellent.
So waladu and dhakiyu have the same ending.
Correct.
Yeah, because it started with a noun. The Sorry, what do you call it? The predicate.
Yeah, subject and predicate. Dhakiyun is the predicate.
So the predicate has to have the same basically form as the noun.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And dhakiyun is actually the dhamma tanween. It's actually giving the meaning of is between the two. So whenever you have two nouns, there has to be is between the two. That will create the subject and predicate. If there's no is between the two, it's not a complete sentence. If you say the boy intelligent, that is not a sentence. It's an incomplete sentence.
So can I ask then,
Yeah.
how come it's not al-waladun?
Okay.
Why is it?
Okay. This is something good that you've asked this question. The ruling in the Arabic language is this, that we did this last lesson. Let me show you. So in the Arabic language, nouns are definite and indefinite. Now, a definite noun means the noun which starts with alif lam. So that is a proper, in English, we call it a proper noun as well, or a definite noun. That means it starts with alif lam, the definite article, like al-kalamu. So the pen, when you see the pen, you're referring to a particular pen. But when you see kalamun without tanween, it means it's a pen. So that's the reason why all subjects of a sentence will start with alif lam. Alif lam, or a pronoun can start a sentence, or a pronoun or a demonstrative pronoun like hada. These words are able to start a sentence, a subject for a nominal sentence. So al-kalamu, whenever the definite article comes with a noun, it makes it a proper noun, and that's for this reason you cannot have a tanween at the end. For example, qalamun, the tanween at the end, it gives it a meaning a pen.
Yes.
So you cannot say al-kalamun, meaning the a pen.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah, thank you.
So as we say, ismun cannot at the same time be definite and indefinite, because having a tanween is a sign of an indefinite noun, a book or a pen. And al do not coexist, al-kitabu and al-kala. So al-kitabun, al-kalamun will be incorrect.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Right. Does anyone else have any questions? No? Right, okay. That's good. Now I'm going to move on further. Now in the Arabic, now I'm going to move on to teach what I'm going to do this time around. I'm going to teach pronouns, and then I'm going to start lesson 2 and 3 together. I'm going to teach in a different strategy, and it'll be interesting to see how you respond to this. Now, in English language, we have he, she, I, and we. What are these called in English language? He, she, we, and I. What are they called?
Pronouns.
They're called pronouns. Now, these are pronouns which represent individuals in a conversation or any context, he, she, and we. Is that clear? Correct, Sister Ishma?
Yes.
Now, also in the English language, we have the other types of pronouns as well, which are called the possessive pronouns. We have pronouns, and we also have possessive pronouns. Does anyone know the difference between possessive pronouns and pronouns? Sometimes because teaching, when you learn Arabic language, you will find indirectly English grammar becomes stronger because that's the way Arabic is. Arabic is such a rich language that indirectly your English grammar becomes stronger and you become more familiar with these terms. Now I'll explain, unless someone knows the difference between possessive pronouns and a pronoun itself. Does anyone know?
Personal pronouns are he, she, you.
Okay, I'll explain. Yep.
Possessive pronouns are his.
That's correct. That's personal
hers,
pronoun.
Her, his, hers, theirs.
So thank you, Sister Ishma. No, that is correct. So personal pronouns is I, we, she, and he. These are personal pronouns, but when we're talking about in a conversation, she went, I went, they went. These are called personal pronouns. And possessive pronouns are pronouns which are normally coming with a noun, come with a noun. That's what they call possessive pronouns. For example, when I say my book, his book, our book, your book, and his book. Does that make sense? So whenever you have a noun, and you want to have that object as a possession of someone, you will say my book, his book, your book, their book. Is that clear for everyone? Those are called possessive pronouns.
Yeah.
Is that clear? So Naila, is your mother today as well?
Yeah, she is.
Okay, that's good. Now, Sister Shanaz Zaidi.
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Okay, now I would like your help. Now, in the English language, we are very limited to personal pronouns. We only have a handful: he, she, they, and I and we.
Yeah.
We're restricted to about 6. But in the Arabic language, there are a bit bigger actually. There are 14 in total. How many are there in total?
14.
There are 14 in total. So, for example, huwa.
Yeah, who is he?
Huwa means he. Huwa
Yeah.
means he. And huma means they.
They are the two people is called huma.
Yes, they both. It's huma. They both. And
Yeah.
when you say they all,
They all is a home.
is hum. So hum. Let me just translate at the same time, and I'll send this across to yourself in the group. So. لا حول ولا قوة.
Basically they are
And
divided
then we have huwa, huma, hum. So what does huwa, huma, hum mean, sister?
Huwa is a he, only a singular one. The huma for the two people.
Yep.
And hum for all.
Yep.
And here is a female, one girl. And huma is for the two women.
Yep.
And huna is for all women.
Hunna is the all females.
Yeah, all females. Yeah.
I'll put in brackets as well so that it's clearer. Right. And then, so let's repeat again once more so that everyone learns it as well at the same time. So we have huwa, huma. Go ahead.
Yeah, huwa is he. Huma, the both male people. Here is she, singular one. The huma is the plural, two women. And hunna is for all the women. And anta is you. And antuma is for the two people.
Excellent.
And antum for all the people, the male one.
Excellent. Can I request now also, can you request someone to come on the mic, please?
I can.
Yeah. You have a free hand to choose anyone.
I think so. Afridi's. Sister Afridi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Sister Afridi, can you do the first 6? Huwa, huma, hum.
Okay. Huwa, he, huma, they both male, hum, they all male, he, she, huma, they both female, hunna, they all female. Anta, you. Okay.
Anta.
Anta, you male. Antuma, you both male. Antum, you all male. Anti, you female. Antuma, you both female. Antunna, you all female.
Excellent.
Ana, I.
That's enough.
Nahnu, we.
That's brilliant. Thank you ever so much. Jazakallah. Thank you. Can I
Thank you.
request next on the mic, Sister Khatija? Sister Khatija, would you be able to come on the mic? Khatija? If Khatija can't come, then can I request Sister Safia Salim, have you come on the mic? Sister Safia Salim, have you been on the mic?
Yeah.
Yes, you've been on the mic already, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not seeing the word. Just now. Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm not seeing from the beginning.
Yeah, start from the huwa,
Okay.
huma, hum. Yeah.
Huwa, but it went away.
Sorry.
I'm
There
not
you go.
seeing it. Okay. Huwa, he. Huma, they both.
Excellent.
Whom, they all male.
Excellent.
Hiya, she. Huma, they both female.
Excellent.
Hun, huna, is it huna?
Yep. Hunna.
They all meaning female.
Yep.
Anta, you male. Antum, you both male. Antum, you both female. Is this the same thing? Anta,
Yep.
you female. And Antun. Antun?
No. Sorry, it's for
Auntie.
female, it's anti with a kasra. Anti.
Auntie.
Yeah.
Which
Then
one is that?
antuma.
Both
This one here.
female?
Yeah, one female is anti. One female is anti
One
with a
female,
kasra.
auntie. Okay, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
Auntie, one female. Antum, you both female.
No, antuma.
Antuma, sorry. Antuma,
Yeah.
both female. And Antuna,
Tunna.
Antuna, you all female.
You all females. And then I and we is ana.
And ahnu,
Ana and nahnu is we.
nahnu, sorry, nahnu.
Nahnu. So we is
Ana and nahnu.
yeah. So these ana and nahnu are used for both masculine and feminine.
Okay.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you ever so
Okay.
much. Can I request next on the mic, Sister Amelia, Sister Reshma? Can you come on the mic, please?
Yes.
Can you do this 14, please? Go ahead. Bismillah.
Sure. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Huwa, he, one person. Huma, they, two male.
Correct.
Whom, they all,
Mhm.
male. Hiya, she.
Mhm.
Huma, they both female. Hunna, they all female. Anta, you male, one singular male.
Yep.
Antuma, you both masculine.
Mhm.
Antum, you all masculine.
Mhm.
Anti, you feminine. Antuma, you both two people feminine. Antunna, you all female, more than two people. Ana, for both masculine and feminine. I, nahnu, we.
Excellent. Brilliant. Is this clear for everyone? Is this clear for everyone?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Now I'm going to move on. Now, these are called the personal pronouns. Okay. These ones which we have done. Now, next to them, we have which are called the possessive pronouns. Now, remember that the personal pronouns and the possessive pronouns, like he, in English, we have he. Now, over here, this represents his. Who represents his. And huma means both. They're both. So I'll just translate that. Huma will be translated as they're both. And hum means theirs. And ha means hers. And huma means their both, because it's possession. And then hunna means theirs. Female. And then ka means yours. So these are possessive pronouns. They will be always coming with an attached to a noun or a preposition. So kuma means your, both, and kum means yours. And then ki means yours, one female, and kuma means yours, both females. And then kunna means yours, female. And then ya means mine, and na means ours. Is that clear for so far, everyone? Of course, I'll give you extra practice now, but I wanted to make, is this clear? So I want now I would like, first of all, Sister Gulshan, would you be able to come on the mic? Sister Gulshan, would you be able to come on the mic?
Yes, yes.
So,
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. So can you just go through these, just read them, and then I'll make them attached to the noun, and it'll be easier for you to understand. Go ahead. Who?
Who, his. Huma, they both, their both. Whom, theirs, all for plural.
Yep.
Ha, hers. Huma, their both, female.
Correct.
Hunna, their all females.
Correct.
Ka, yours. Kuma, your both. Kum, yours, all female.
No.
No, or for all.
Yeah,
Plural.
from now.
It's all plural, yeah.
Yep.
Ki, yours, for female. Kuma, your both female. And kunna, yours, all plural. Ya, mine, and na, ours.
Excellent. Excellent. Can I request also, I'm going to ask now. Sister Durdana Zaidi.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa Bismillah. Who?
His, huma, they both male, whom, they all male.
Yep.
Ha, she, huma, they both female. Hunna, they all female.
No.
Ka,
Yep. Ka.
Ka, your male.
Correct.
One male. Kuma, both male.
Correct.
Kum, all male. Ki, she female.
Yep.
Kuma, they both female. Kunna, they all female. Ya means I,
yep,
for both male and female. And na, ours, for both male and female.
Excellent. Brilliant. Thank you ever so much. Now I'm going to move on now to the main thing which I wanted to teach, and then inshallah I'll amalgamate that with the lesson itself. Okay, let me just get this onto the full screen now. Right, so I've just covered there are 14 in total, 6 for the third person, 6 for the second person. So when I talk about 6 for the third person, it means he, they both, they all. She, they both, they all. You, you two, you all. You one male, you one female, you two females, you all females. That's 6 at 6, 12, plus 2 is 14. So huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, and nahnu. So these are the personal pronouns. The possessive pronouns are these here. So who will be attached to a noun, and the noun itself, the original was kitabun, but it loses its tanween and it has one dhamma. It becomes kitabuhu. Kitabuhu, repeat everyone. Kitabuhu.
His book.
Kitabuhu. You can unmute yourself, everyone. So you can,
Kitabuhu.
yeah, kitabuhu.
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 And then you have huma attached to a noun, so it becomes kitabu huma. They're two persons' book.
Their
Kitabuhuma.
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 Kitabu huma. And then you have hum attached to a noun, becomes kitabuhum, means their book for masculine.
Kitabuhum.
Kitabuhum.
Excuse me, so when it's Assalamu alaikum. So
Alaikum
when
salam.
it's homa, kitabu homa, so we cannot differentiate whether it's two men or two women, right?
Correct. So Sister
Okay.
Elia, that's correct. So both of them, you will only be able to tell from the context whether it's huma masculine or huma female from the context, whether it's referring
Okay.
to male or female. Okay, good question. And then
Thank
you
you.
have kitabuhum, their book for masculine. Okay. Then you have ha, here is she, ha means her. So kitabuha means her book. Kitabuha means,
her book.
and kitabuhuma means
Their
Their two
Their
persons,
book, two female.
two people.
Two female.
there are two
Two
individuals,
people.
two people's book, which are female. Then
Mm.
unna, add that with kitabunna means their,
Their book, females.
Their
All
book.
people.
yeah, all females. Okay. And then ka, anta is the personal pronoun, which means you. The attached pronoun, possessive pronoun is ka. So kitabuka means your
Your
book for
book.
masculine.
your book, male.
Everyone repeats kitabuka.
Kitabuka, your book for
Your
male.
book, male.
And then kuma is two individuals, masculine. Kitabu kuma means your two book,
Two
your two
persons.
persons book. Kitabu kuma. Okay. And then kum, kitabukum means your book,
Your
All
books.
For all
masculine.
plural.
Yep, masculine. Then kitabuki means your book, one female.
one
Kitabuki,
One female.
Kitabuki.
correct. And then kitabukuma means your
Your two
Your book,
female.
two
Yeah.
female.
your two persons book, female.
Female.
And then kitabukunna means your book, female.
All female.
Yep. My book is
Anna.
Kitabi.
kitabi, and our book is
Kitabuna.
Kitabuna.
kitabuna. Excellent.
Kitabuna.
Sister Ilya, can you come on the mic, please?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Kitabuhu and all the rest.
Okay. So I just have to say the things that are highlighted in pink, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons book. Kitabuhum, their book. Plural. Kitabuha, her book. Kitabuhuma, their two persons book.
Mhm.
Kitabuhunna, their book. Plural. Kitabuka, your book. Masculine. Kitabukuma, you two persons book. Kitabukum, your book. Plural. Kitabuki, your book. Feminine. Kitabukuma, your two persons book. Kitabukunna, your book. Feminine, plural. Kitabi, my book. Kitabuna, our book.
Excellent. Thank you ever so much.
Jazakallah.
Next person I will ask is going to be Sister Amelia. Can you come on the mic? Sister Amelia.
Yes.
Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kitabuhu, his book.
Mhm.
Kitabuhuma, their book.
Mhm.
Their two-person book. Kitabuhum, their book plural. Kitabuha, her book. Kitabuhuma, their book, two-person.
Mhm.
Kitabuhuna, their book plural. Kitabuka, your book, male. Kitabukuma, your book, two-person. Kitabukum, your book plural. Kitabuki, your book female. Kitabukuma, your book, two-person. Kitabukuna, your book female plural. Kitabuki, Kitabi, my book. Kitabuna, our book.
Excellent. Now, I'm going to ask one more student, and then I'm going to start testing everyone now. And I like testing everyone. I'm going to ask, who should I test? Okay, Sister Kauthar. I think she will not be able to come on the mic. Then I will ask Sister Reshma.
I'm on.
Reshma, can you hear me?
Yes, shit. Yes.
Go ahead, Bismillah.
All the words?
All of them, yeah.
Thank you. Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuhuma, two male people, their book.
Yep.
Kitabuhum, their book, male plural.
Mm-hmm.
Kitabuha, her single female book.
Mm-hmm.
Kitabuhuma, two female, their book.
Mm-hmm.
Kitabuhunna, their feminine, more than two people book.
Yep.
Kitabuka, Kitabuka, your book, masculine, single person. Kitabuhuma, two male, their book. Kitabukum, more than two masculine, their book. Your book.
Mm-hmm.
Kitabuki, your book, feminine. Kitabukuma, your two female book. Kitabukunna, your more than two female book, plural.
Excellent.
Kitabi, my book, both male and feminine, masculine and feminine. Kitabunna, our book, both masculine and feminine.
Kitabuna.
Kitabuna, sorry.
Yep. Kitabuna, our book.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Sister Shanaz Zadi, you'll be the last student, and then I'm going to start testing everyone. And then once I've tested everyone, then I'll, inshallah, finish within 15 minutes. I'll do lesson 2 and 3. Bismillah. Sister Shanaz Zadi.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Kitab. Where's the page?
It's on the screen.
Oh,
There you go. Can you not see it?
actually, the pink one is gone, so I was confused.
It should be on the screen now.
I don't know why it's. No, it's. I got it.
Okay.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Kitabuhu, his book. Kitabuhuma, their two-person book.
Mm-hmm.
Kitabuhum, their person plural. And Kitabuha, her book. Kitabuhuma, their two-person book. Kitabuhunna, their book, plural.
Mm-hmm.
And Kitabuka, your book, male.
Mm-hmm.
And Kitabukuma, your two-person book. Kitabukum, your book, plural. And Kitabuka, your book, female. And Kitabukuma.
No. Sorry. Kitabuki. Remember, it's Kitabuki.
Yeah, sorry. Kitabuki, your book, female. Kitabukuma, your two-person book. Kitabukunna, your book, female. And Kitabi, my book. And Kitabuna, our book.
Excellent. Now, Sister Shanaz, can I test you now? Yeah?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay, I'll not make it difficult. I'll make it easy. How do you say my book?
Kitabi.
How do you say his book?
Kitabuhuma.
No, his book, one person.
His book, okay. Kitabuha.
That's her book. His book. His book.
Kitabuhu.
Correct. And her book is?
Her book is Kitabuha.
Correct. Your book, one masculine.
Masculine is your book, Kitabuka.
Correct. Your book, one female. Your book, one female.
Kitabuki.
Correct. Ahsanti. That was good. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
This is a difficult thing. Okay, I ask.
That's why I left it for you, because it's a difficult thing for me to choose students as well.
I know. I think so. The Reshma.
Sister Reshma.
Sister Reshma.
Jazakallah, I'm on.
Okay, you're on. Okay, how do you say our book?
Kitabuna.
How do you say their book, masculine? Their book, masculine.
There as in two people or more than two people?
Plural, plural.
Kitabuhunna.
Masculine, not female. Masculine. Male. Sorry, what do you say there, Ishmael? I didn't catch you.
Kitabuhunna.
No, that's for female. I want the male version.
Kitabukuma.
No, there, third person.
Sorry. Third person.
Yep.
More than two people.
Correct.
Kitabuhunna.
No, that's for feminine. This one here.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Kitabu.
Kitabuhum.
Correct. And their book, plural, female, is Kitabu.
Kitabuhunna.
Correct. Your book, plural, masculine.
Kitabukum.
Correct. Your book, plural, feminine, plural.
Kitabukunna.
Correct. And your book, one female.
Kitabuki.
Your book, one masculine.
Kitabuka.
Jazakallah, sister. Thank you. Next person on the mic. Go ahead. Choose the next person. Can you choose the next student, Sister Reshma?
Sister Gulshan.
Sister Gulshan, come on the mic, please.
Yes.
How do you say my book?
Kitabi.
How do you say his book?
Kitabuhu.
How do you say their book?
Plural?
Plural for masculine. Their book.
Kitabuhum. Kitabuhum.
And her book, one female.
Kitabuki.
Your book, correct. And your book, one masculine.
Kitabuka.
Correct. Ahsanti. And how do you say their book, female? Their book, all female.
Kitabuhunna.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic?
Sister Parveen.
Sister Parveen.
Parveen.
Thank you, Sister Gulshan.
How do you say my book?
Kitabi.
How do you say his book?
Kitabuhu.
How do you say their book, all female?
All female. Kitabuhunna.
How do you say your book, all female?
Kitabukunna.
Excellent. Your book, all masculine.
Masculine. Kitabuhum.
What was the question?
Your book, all. Oh, I'm sorry. Kitabukum.
Excellent. Brilliant. Can you choose the next student to come on the mic? Because I want to finish off lesson 2 and 3.
Okay, 1 second. DZ, I don't know what the name
Sister
is.
Durdana Zedi.
Durdana Zedi.
Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Sister Durdana, how do you say my book?
Kitabi.
How do you say his book?
Kitabahu.
Her book.
Kitabuha.
Your book, one male.
Kitabuka.
Your book, one female.
Kitabuki.
Excellent. Jazakallah. Thank you. Now, keep this in mind. This is how I'm going to test you next session as well. So now I'm going to stop. Any questions on this? How do you find it? Enjoyed it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Inshallah, please revise this the way I'm testing you. Pair yourselves up in twos and test yourself in this manner. Okay. Now I'm going to start the lesson itself and then go through the book. So you will see that I'm not teaching just in a one monotone. I don't teach in one method itself. I teach in different methods. So everyone has a different approach by which they learn. So that's why this lesson was taught differently from the previous 2 lessons itself. So ad-darsu thani, the second lesson, I'm going to ask Sister Naila. Sister Naila?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read this page and then I'm going to ask you questions. Is that okay?
Sure.
Just be prepared. I'm going to ask you questions. Ad-darsu thani. Now, the first lesson we learned about hada, which means this for masculine. When it is so nouns are masculine and feminine. So hada is for masculine nouns, and dhalika means that. So hada means which is something in near. Dhalika means that which is something further away. As you can see, the boy is pointing towards the star.
Yeah.
So when we're asking objects, when you're asking questions about objects, we use the word ma. Ma dhalika. Dhalika najmun. That is a star.
Yeah.
Hada masjidun wa dhalika baytun. This is a mosque and that is a house. Hada hisanun wa dhalika himarun. This is a horse and that is a donkey.
Yeah.
Adhalika kalbun. Is that a dog? La dhalika qittun. No, that is a cat. Ma dhalika. What is that? Dhalika sarirun. That is a
Bed.
bed. Now, Sister Naila, inshallah, I'm hoping that you will do really well on this, okay? So you got my bloods, okay? Okay, the question is this now. Let's read this sentence, and then I'm going to test you in a different way. You will say, what am I doing here? Okay, go ahead, bismillah.
Okay. هذا مسجد وذلك بيت.
Okay, now I'm going to test you on the possessive pronouns. This is my mosque, and that is your house.
Okay. This is my mosque, right?
Yeah, so what do you need to do? So look,
هذا مسجدي. No.
ahsanti, brilliant. Hada masjidi, correct?
مسجدي.
And that is your house for a boy. Wadhalika,
وذلك بيتك.
ahsanti. So translate again.
هذا مسجدي وذلك بيتك.
Okay, how do you say this is our mosque and that is my house?
هذا مسجدنا
Yep,
وذلك
my house.
بيتي.
Ahsanti. How did you find that?
It was interesting. It's fun.
Exactly. That's the way it should be. That's the reason why I said I'm going to teach this class in a different method that'll give you, because what I'm trying to do is that trying to get your mind focused that is able to translate my book, his book, your book in sentence constructions. Because now, inshallah, you will see what I'm going to do in lesson 4. I'll start having conversations with you.
Oh
will see
boy.
that.
Okay.
Okay. Next one I'm going to ask Sister Ilya. Jazakallah, sister. Sister Ilya.
Yes. Yes.
Now let's read this. Hada hisanun. Read this and translate, please.
هذا حصان وذلك حمار. This is a horse and that's a donkey.
Okay, I want you to say this is my horse and that is your donkey.
Okay. This is my horse. هذا حصاني.
Excellent.
Okay. وذلك حمارك.
Excellent. Excellent.
Okay.
Now I want you to say this is our horse and that so this is our horse and that is his donkey. So this is
His.
our horse and that
Okay.
is his donkey.
هذا حصاننا.
Excellent.
And his donkey. وذلك حمارك.
No, his. Ka is yours.
His. حماره.
Himaruhu. Ahsanti.
Okay.
How do you find that?
Yes, I don't know, difficult.
No. It's not difficult. It's challenging and enjoying. That's the way I like it. Because what I'm doing is that I'm trying to make the mind focus, because like we read the Quran in a parrot fashion. We don't understand. So what I'm trying to do is develop that understanding within the brain. The brain starts functioning in Arabic and English as well, and Urdu if it works in Urdu as well. So it's trying to get that mind geared up to understand Arabic conversation and Arabic text. Inshallah.
Yeah, Jazakallah, you're working really hard with us. Appreciate that.
Can I request Sister Shahida Zedi? Sister Shahida Zedi.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. Was you here for the possessive pronouns? Or
Oh, which one?
When we did kitabuhu, kitabuhuma, kitabuhum. Oh yeah, he was here. Shana. Go ahead, Sister Shana's come on the mic. So I want you to say, let's read Adhalika kalbun and read this, translate. Go ahead.
About the next you're talking about?
Yeah, no, this page here where it says, is that your dog?
Oh. Azalika kalbun. This is your dog.
Is that your dog? No, is that a dog? Sorry.
Is it,
Um,
that is a dog?
Yep.
La zalika qitun.
Correct.
No, this is cat.
Next one. Ma dhalika.
Ma zalika zalika sirrun.
Sarirun.
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 That is a. Yep.
What is
That
this?
is a bed.
That is a bed, yeah.
No, ma dhalika, what is that? No, not what is that? That is a bed.
What is that? That is a bed.
Repeat that again,
Okay.
sister.
Ma
Correct.
zalika, what
Now,
is that?
let's do this. Yep, ma dhalika.
Ma zalika, what is that? Zalika sarirun.
Correct.
This is bed.
No, that is a bed. Dhalika is that is a bed.
Oh, that is a bed. Okay.
Excellent. Next page. Man hadha wa man dhalika. Man hadha wa man dhalika. Man means who. Who is this and who is that? Hadha mudarrisun wa dhalika imamun. Repeat, please, sister.
Man hada wa man zalika. Who is this and who is that?
Mhm.
And hada mudarrisun wa dhalika imamun.
Mhm.
This is the teacher and this is imam.
That is an imam.
That is imam.
Excellent. Now I'm going to test you now. How would you say this is my teacher and that is your imam for one male?
This is my teacher and
that is your imam for one boy.
hada
Mudarrisun is the word. Mudarrisun.
Yeah, hada mudarrisun.
No, add a ya to make it my. Hada.
Hada mudarrisun.
No. How do you say my teacher? I'll help you. Hada mudarrisi. So the tanween at the end is dropped and a kasra is given because whenever a ya joins, the letter before it should change to a kasra. Should be hada mudarrisi. Like kitabun became kitabi.
Kitabi is my kitab.
Yeah, this is my, and to say my teacher, it will be hada mudarrisi.
Hada mudarrisi is my teacher.
Yep.
Wadhalika imami.
And that
Imamuka.
That is my, yeah, imamuka. Wadhalika.
Zalika imamuka. That is my teacher.
No. This is my teacher and that is your imam. Hada mudarrisi.
Haza mudarrisi. This is my teacher. And Zalika imamun. Imamika. And that is your teacher.
No. Imam is.
That is. Oh, sorry. That is your imam. Sorry.
Correct. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to ask you to change it again now. Say, this is our teacher. How would you say that? This is our teacher. You need to add na.
Our is
na. You add noon alif na at the end. Hada
mudarrisan na.
Mudarris, the tanween has to be dropped and it changes to a dhamma. Hada mudarrisu na.
Haza mudarrisu na. Dhalika imami.
Dhalika imami. What does dhalika imami mean?
This is my teacher. Oh, sorry, imam.
This is, and that is my imam. Correct.
Yeah.
Now I want you to do me a favor. The favor is this. I want you to give me 1 second. I want you to change all of the 14. Instead of kitabun, I want you to say imamun, imamuhu. So imamuhu means his imam. I want you to use the word imam with all of the 14. Say his imam. There are two individuals imam, their imam. Go ahead. The word becomes imamuhu. Bismillah.
Imamuhu, imamuhuma, imamuhum, imamu ha, imamuhuma, imamu hunna.
Correct.
Imamuka,
Correct.
Imamukuma,
Correct.
Imamukum,
Excellent.
Imamukum,
No, imamuki.
sorry, Imamuki,
Yep.
Imamukuma,
Mhm.
and Imamukunna,
Correct.
Imami, and
Correct.
Imamona.
Excellent. Excellent. How do you find it? A bit tough?
No, a little bit easy. but that was confusing, you know.
And that is the
Yeah,
first lesson.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, that is amazing.
I think it's the first lesson, so it's understandable. So nothing to worry. There's nothing to worry about there. Sister Melia, can you come on the mic?
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
Let's right. I want you to say this. This is our teacher, and that is your imam for one boy. How do you say this is our teacher?
Haza mudarrisuna.
The mudarrisuna, correct.
Mudarrisuna.
And that is your for boy. That is your imam.
Wazalika imamu sorry. Imamuka.
Yep. Imamuka.
Zalika
Excellent.
imamuka. Yeah.
Now I want you to say, this is his imam, and that is my imam. Sorry, this is, how do you say this is his teacher?
Haza mudarrusuhu.
Hada mudarrisuhu, and that is her imam. And that is her imam.
Wazalika imamuha.
Excellent, mashallah. That was really good. How do you find that?
Yes, still trying to remembering everything.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
That's fun, Jazakallah. Next person I'm going to ask is going to be Sister Shahida Zedi. There's Shana Zedi and there's also Shahida Zedi. Sister Shahida Zedi? No, there's someone called Shahida Zedi as well. I don't know who she is. Okay, that's fine. Can I request then Muzammil? Someone called Muzammil. Muzammil? Or someone who's using Muzammil's ID.
Using it.
Sorry?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam. Who is this?
This is Sister Mubina.
Okay, Sister Mubina. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Would you be able to do the verb, the possessive pronouns like we did? Or?
Inshallah, I'll try.
Okay, how would you say this is your teacher? This is your teacher for a boy.
Haza. Haza mudassiruhu.
No, your.
Ka.
Hada mudarrisu. Ka, correct. Hada mudarrisu.
Ka.
And this is your teacher for a female. How would you say that?
Hada mudarrisu na.
No, na means our.
Na. Our, yeah.
I don't want our, I want your for female.
Your for female.
Look at here. It's this one here. Kitabuki.
Kitabuki. Okay.
What would it be?
Haza mudarrisuki.
Hada mudarrisuki. And that is your imam, plural, for boys. That is your imam, plural, for boys.
Zalika.
Wadhalika.
Wazalika imamukum.
Imamukum ahsanti. And finally, how would you say, this is my teacher?
Wazalika imami.
Okay, I said teacher, but you said ذلك
Oh, sorry, Mudassiri.
مدرسي.
Mudarrisi.
مدرسي.
Haza Mudarrisi.
Right, okay. Who didn't get a chance to do this verb conjugation from the new students? From the new students who didn't get a chance? From the new students who didn't get a chance? The old students, I know they will know this, but the new students, I want to find out who didn't get a chance. Who is available and who would like to take the challenge?
I will take the challenge.
The Sister Muslim, you've done it already. I want to choose someone
Okay.
else.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else who wants to come forward? Who's this?
Shahida Zaidi, can you hear me?
Who's this?
Shahida Zaidi.
Yes, I was calling you Sister Shaida before.
Oh,
Sister
sorry,
Shaida,
I missed. Yes.
I want you to change all of this. Kitabuhu, kitabuhum, kitabuhu, kitabuhu, kitabuhuma, kitabuhum. I want you to change it with the word qalamun, qalamuhu. Qalamuhu means his pen.
Okay. So from top to bottom, right?
Yes,
So instead of kitab, I'm using qalam.
correct.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qalamuhu, qalamuhuma.
Also, can you translate as well? Qalamuhu, his pen. Translate. This will allow you to memorize it and learn it as well properly.
Qalamuhu, his qalam. Kitabuhuma, their pen, their book. Kitabuhum, their book, for plural.
Correct.
Kitabuha.
No, qalamuha. Qalamuha.
Qalamuha, her book, her pen. Qalamuhuma, their pen. Two female.
Correct.
Two men, right?
Yeah, two females.
Kitabuhunna.
Qalamuhun. No, qalamuhunna.
Sorry, I can't see the screen well. Okay, sorry.
Okay, forget it. Let's do kitab. Kitabuhunna, their book. Then?
Kitabuhunna, their book. I could do qalamuhunna, their pen.
Qalamuhunna.
Qalamuka, your pen. Qalamukuma, two of you pen. Yours pen. Qalamukum, your book, your pen. Like for plural,
masculine.
plus masculine, right? Qalamuki, you female, your qalam. Qalamukuma, two of you, your qalam.
Yep.
Feminine. Feminine or plural together?
Feminine. Kalamukuma is your two females pen. Then finally, kalamu.
So, what about two female men?
It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same. Both of them are the same.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. That's why. Okay. So kalamukunna is plural female, feminine. Your qalam.
Correct. And our and my and ours.
Qalami is my pen, and qalamuna is our pen.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Right, that's enough. Inshallah, I'm not going to prolong. Planning to do lesson 3 as well today, but I think what I've done with you today is more than enough. And inshallah, I hope today's lesson was, like the other lessons, inshallah, beneficial and useful and enjoyable, inshallah. So lesson 3, I'll finish that next week, and then inshallah I'll do the whole lesson 3, and then lesson 4. Before I start lesson 4, inshallah I will do the verbs, teach you verbs, and then inshallah I'll change the different formats of the verbs, and inshallah you will see you will be able to speak basic sentences in Arabic language, inshallah. Inshallah, I hope you enjoyed it. Sister Amelia, you have a question?
Yes, so Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, so there's for huma can be used for both female and male. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
It's the same. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, huma and huma is both the same for masculine and feminine, but from the context you will understand whether it's referring to females or masculine itself.
Oh, later when we make a sentence.
Yeah, that's right.
So when should we next session?
Next session is the same time next week on Friday.
Okay, inshallah.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
So like next time, whatever you're going to teach will be based on this grammar thing you told us today?
So next week will be a mixture of what I've taught you today with what's in the lesson itself. And then like, for example, I'll show you. So I'm just starting this is huwa huma hum. You need to learn this. Kitabuhu kitabuhuma. You need to learn all of this, and I'll give you 3 examples. The one will be qalam, the other one will be imam, and the third will be mudarris. These three words, I want you to write them down and write the actual nouns with them and translate it, and also send me a voice note. And then inshallah, once this is done, then the next lesson, or before I start, lesson 4 will be inshallah this itself. So this handout I will send you. This is verb conjugation of past tense. Dhahaba, dhahaba, dhahabu, dhahabat, dhahabata, dhahabna. This will be lesson 4, inshallah. I'll teach you these in lesson 4, inshallah.
Okay. So the homework for the next.
The homework for next week, is to learn all of the personal pronouns and the possessive pronouns, and also do lesson 2 as well.
Okay.
So
one more question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we going? Can we have this handout? This the 30 pages, 39 pages of handout.
The reason why I'm not going to send the 39-page handout, because if I send it across to you, you will bombard yourself with too much information. So I need to give. It's like if I give you too much medication at once, you will do an overdosage of medication, and that will become harmful. So I will only give you what is needed for you, so that you can follow it. Otherwise, what happens? The students become so bombarded with so much information, and they get, they become somehow paranoid. And that it doesn't work out well. So inshallah, I'll send you them gradually as we go across, inshallah, through the lesson, inshallah.
But for the homework for the next week, you will send these 2 pages so we can learn and we can write.
Yes, I'll send these 2 pages across.
So where you will send on the same the Madinah Arabic WhatsApp?
Yep, I'll send it there.
Okay.
And when we do our homework, we send it to you like.
Send it as a private message to me.
Okay.
So not in the group, as a private message, and I'll check it for you, and inshallah, I'll respond to you. Okay.
And the homework is like we have to, for these 3 words, mudarris, qalam, and kitab, we have to apply these things,
possessive
right?
pronouns.
Possessive
Qalamuhu,
pronouns.
mudarrisuhu, imamuhu, and so forth. The 14.
Okay. Thank you very much. Really
and
appreciate it.
And then Hova too, right? He also Hova too.
No, that's fine. Just you need to learn them. Huwa huma hum, you just need to learn them. That huwa huma hum. The reason why you have to learn them, because when I start verb conjugation,
then we need it.
We need it there. Huwa dhahaba, huma dhahaba, hum dhahabu. This will allow you to understand that as every verb has a doer. So you will know when you say huwa dhahaba, he went. When you say hiya dhahabat, she went. You will know who they represent. So you see how systematic. I'm actually teaching it in a systematic way that everything can be intertwined, related with each other.
Okay. And one more thing, brother. Like I missed the last week, the first lesson, because I was not able to, connect.
That's fine. Send me a message, and I'll send you the recordings of the first lesson.
Oh,
Allahumma salli ala
Can I
Muhammad.
get that too?
Pardon?
Can I get that too? First lesson, I don't remember I attended.
Okay, so Shahida, just message me you got my number in the group who sent the message.
It's Malana, it's in the group.
No, if they haven't,
recording is in the group.
But were they in the group before that? Because some people are joining later.
Oh, so maybe.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So message me privately. Just go to my number, click it, message, and send me a private message, and I'll send you the recordings over to you. Okay, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajjal farajahum. Allahumma kulli waliyika al-hujjat min al-hasan salawatuka alayhi wa ala aba'ih في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليل عين حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتع فيها طويلا واجعلنا من أنصار وشيتك وجندك برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين